they're just saying like this brings a new meaning to Daddy Defoe. I hate
Alright,
it here, but I
get fucked,
read
Bowser.
I read a few of them this morning, and there was like a couple of smut ones that I read, and I just listen. If it's your thing, I don't have a problem with it. But there was like this one, and they're like going at it, right? Like they're
Mm-hmm.
having sex, and then like she like said, like the reader says something, and then he straight up just slaps her across the face when they're in the middle of fucking, and I was like, what?
I mean, okay, that's pretty normal. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, it's normal. I just didn't expect it.
Yeah.
That's why it threw me off so much. Cause like the way that it was written too felt so out of nowhere. Where it was like, oh yeah, you like that? You like being fucked by an older man? And she said, yeah, Norman. And he's right across the face. You call me sir. And I was like, okay, this is the kind of story this is.
Oh god, you call me sir. I hate that. And welcome back to Butt Spectrum Club. We're back.
Hi, hello. It's our dumbass voices again.
It's our dumbass voices again. We're playing Mario, and we actually have shit to talk about this time, so we're good. So Anna, the thing.
Dude, that. Okay, no, hold on a second.
What?
Dude.
I don't actually
Not to
remember.
be that. I'm not want to be that bitch or anything, cause just like the fucking recording, like the screen share is so laggy.
Let me see if there's anything.
I'll just deal with it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
There's anything I can do about that.
No, don't worry about it. I said don't worry about it.
Oh shit! I just opened up something. We're off to a great start, folks.
Yeah.
So I was telling Anna how I want to, start having more discussions instead of just being dumb and then going silent for 30 minutes. Well, first off, we're gonna go fight Bowser again.
Excellent.
Yeah. But also, we're gonna have an actual conversation. So apparently,
Burnt his nuts off.
Mario did burn
I'm
his
sorry.
nuts off. He burned his ass off too. He is now flatter than flat. He's got that Hank Hill. He got that Hank Hill ass.
Shut up.
But I saw that it has been confirmed that they are going to make a new Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie. I remember like, spoiler for No Way Home. If you haven't seen it, go watch it because that movie is fantastic.
We're gonna put like a timestamp in of spoilers, so if you don't want to hear about it, just
yeah, I'll put a timestamp of when we stop talking about Spider-Man or whatever. Shit.
Testicles.
Testicles. But like ever since Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were in No Way Home, a lot of people have really started liking Andrew Garfield, which makes me happy because when I saw those movies when I was a kid, I was like, oh, he's Spider-Man. Like I was okay. When I say I grew up with those films, I mean, I grew up with the Tobey Maguire films like most people did. But like at the time I was like, oh, it's a Spider-Man movie. I'm glad it's here. But it didn't really affect me. And like I remember going back and watching those films, and I'm about to piss every Tobey stan off. I do not like him as Spider-Man. I really don't. Like he's good like okay, those movies are good for what they are. I think that they are good movies. And I'd like to reiterate that when I say good, I mean it's something that people can enjoy. Because I'm one of those douchebags who's like, oh, good means that I liked it. But, like, I can enjoy those movies. Like, I have a good time watching them. But, like, objectively, I'm like, this isn't good. Like, the first Spider-Man movie, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, everything before he becomes Spider-Man feels like a really bad porno. Like, I could... Like,
you're right, though!
Do you remember the guy who fucking played Flash in that fucking movie?
I know, yeah! Dude,
He's, like,
this
the
leads in...
porn actor.
This leads in beautifully to the fanfiction I was reading earlier.
Oh yeah?
For the folks at home who don't know, I read fanfiction literally all the time, and
Oh,
I
that's
found
red
some
poison.
fucking gold.
Uh-huh.
There was earlier this morning, I was just thinking about it, and I was like, man, William Dafoe's kind of hot. I wonder if there's any I wonder if there's any Norman Osborn fanfiction.
Oh,
And what do you know?
God.
There was.
Oh, I got
There was a
this
lot of it,
already? What?
actually.
Did I already beat Bowser? Well, I'm beating him again. I don't care.
Do it again. Beat his ass a second time. Show him what. Show him the good.
Show him what
Show
for.
him the good one too.
Show him what for.
Exactly. Show him what for. Fucking get his ass.
Hey, Bowser.
But
We're back at it again.
there was so much Norman Osborn fanfiction, and guess what kind of fanfiction it was? I just want you to take like a solid guess what kind of fanfiction it was.
The bad kind.
I was going into like the genre, like angst, fluffy, kind of smutty, like that kind of stuff. Take a wild guess.
I'm assuming smut.
Yes, yes. Everybody and their mother like really looked at William Dafoe in No Way Home and was like, "Damn,
That's the boy.
kind of hot."
That's the motherfucker I want to see blow me out.
They're just saying like this brings a new meaning to Daddy Dafoe. I hate it here, but I read
Bowser.
I read a few of them this morning, and there was like a couple of smut ones that I read, and I just listen. If it's your thing, I don't have a problem with it. But there was like this one, and they're like going at it, right? Like they're having sex, and then like she like said, like the reader says something, and then he straight up just slaps her across the face when they're in the middle of fucking, and I was like, what?
I mean, okay, that's pretty normal. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, it's normal. I just didn't expect it.
Yeah.
That's why it threw me off so much, because like the way that it was written too felt so out of nowhere. Where it was like, oh yeah, you like that? You like being fucked by an older man? And she said, yeah, Norman. And he's right across the face. You call me sir. And I was like, okay, this is the kind of story this is.
Oh God, you call me sir. I hate that.
I don't like that. There's just a couple things, like, this is personal preference, so I'm not, like, objectively saying it's bad or not. Like, this is just a hot take. A personal hot take. But, dude, you got a daddy kink, you got some shit to figure out. It just, I think, like, calling, like, your boyfriend or your significant other, like, daddy or mommy or whatever, like, if you're into it, cool. But if I was dating somebody and they were like, call me daddy, I'm like, dude, you're not even playing hard to get, you're playing hard to want now. Get the fuck out of my house.
You're not playing hard to get, you're playing hard to want. I love that.
I'm just saying, like, I don't like that. I think it's gross. There was like, I've had this dude, like I said, I read a lot of fan fiction, so there's like a lot of gross shit that I find. And I mean, like, you could already argue that it was really gross because, like, they brought up the fact that there was a huge age gap between the reader and then, like, Norman Osborn, because he's, like, a full-ass adult, and then this character was, like, Harry Osborn's friend. So, like, at least...
I mean...
Like, in their 20s?
At least it's accurate to the comics. I mean, there was...
I'm just like... Wait, what... Did Norman Osborn have sex with younger girls in the comics?
He had sex with Gwen Stacy once.
Oh!
And people hated it.
Damn it!
It was a decision that a lot of people hated about that comic. And I think that,
yeah,
like,
no shit!
they tried to imply that she thought she was pregnant with his kid, but then I don't think she was. Also, I want to say... I just want to admit to everybody here, this is where I start getting pissed, because all the levels now are fucking difficult.
This is gonna be a good time. I'm sorry, dude. I'm having a little bit of a breakdown.
I'm gonna go to this one. Let me in. There we go.
I'm having a little bit of a breakdown because you said that. Oh God.
Yeah. It was yucky. It was a thing, and people didn't
Don't
like
you
it.
just... Let's think about this first. You said comic books are a dying media, and then you get shit like this, and we still have to wonder why.
Well,
They put some weird shit in there, but there's also really, really good stuff. So I guess you just kind of have to pick and choose. It can't all be gold.
Yeah, that's why I hate it when people are like, or not hate it, but like that's why I get a little frustrated when people are like, I want to get into comics, but there's so much shit, and it's like, dude, like just read the stuff that sounds good. Like all the good comic arcs are already have collection like comics that you can buy that are like
Or you can
specific.
very legally go on websites and watch and read them in a very legal way.
Yeah,
That's totally legal and not
a crime.
a crime in any facet. That would be terrible.
We don't commit crimes here on the Butt Spectrum Club channel. Also, I'm probably
No,
gonna die. I'm probably gonna die due to the big black fucking balls. God damn it. God fucking fuck. Alright.
No, dude, you got beat up by the BBB.
The BBB.
Yeah.
But it's yes, it would be. I don't want to say ignorant, but like it'd be dumb to say that like comics aren't a dying medium, because they really are. But like at the same time, like comics are great. I love comics. I like reading comics. I like collecting comics. Like it's good. But just like nobody wants comics anymore, because half of the people who originally bought, because obviously there was like fuck, there was what was it? It was like, I don't know the specific term, but it's like comics now cost a lot more than they used to. Because I remember like looking at old comics, they were like, oh, new comic for 50 cents a pop, and it's like, what? I bet this same comic would go for like $1.50 now, or like maybe even $2. Like, I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, that's the price, blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, but do I look smart? I play video games on the internet for people. Shit! Damn it.
Do I still have I do still have the fan fiction that I was reading of Norman Osborn open. I didn't close it earlier.
But it's just like, listen,
Cried.
as a piece of advice, as somebody who reads comics all the time, if you want to get into comics, like I said, like look up your favorite character on like DC fandom or like Marvel fandom or whatever. Or not even that, like you don't even have to go to a specific website. Just like look up like favorite character reading recommendations on Google, and you'll find like hundreds of comics that people are like, oh no, this is the best like comic ever. Like,
Yeah, don't do what I did, folks, where I just like straight up was like, I like Hawk and Dove. I'm gonna start reading all of their comics, and didn't like think of looking up which ones were the best, because I endured a lot of really rough hours.
okay, log. I hate the log. I hate the log. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, god damn. This level, okay. I'm not throwing for content. I'd like to admit to the jury right here and now. I'm not throwing for content. This shit is like genuinely hard. Like everything after Bowser 2 is like so fucking like unnecessarily difficult. It's fucking insane. I also like kind of get why like Let's Play channels like are bad at video games now. Dude, it is kind of difficult to continue a conversation while Mario's over here being like a wahoo.
Wahoo, wahoo. I'm sorry. Like, we're going back to the fucking Norman Osborn fanfiction. I didn't close the tab earlier. The other thing that I've noticed, outside of like a fair majority of it being just straight up smut, is the dynamic between the reader and Norman Osborn is never like two adults. It's like you're fucking your best friend's dad kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I guess like I understand how that can be erotic for some people, because it's like, ooh, my dirty little secret. And then like, I don't know, like sometimes just people think that having older partners is attractive, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're talking about this. Like, we should be talking about something normal, and I'm like, oh yeah,
No,
the
no,
sexual
like,
intimacy of these two characters is desirable
I'm
for a
almost
certain age group.
I am almost certain that like the people who like the two people who regularly watch the channel, besides us, of course, they're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, they're actually like talking and not being silent the entire time.
Not just sitting
Fuck.
around. I'm just okay. So there's just. I swear to God, I've only read one fan fiction where like the reader is straight up just not Norman Osborn's wife, and I'm like, didn't he have a wife and then she died?
Yes. Fuck!
So I mean,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm just.
Yeah, maybe the 30 minutes of silence is the way to go, because at least I can play the video game then. Holy shit.
No, I can just carry the conversation. You can just be like, look, I can keep talking about fan fiction.
No, it's fine.
No. I want to keep talking about fan fiction. This is what I do.
We could keep talking about fan fiction. I just also want to have a conversation because I'm enjoying this.
Oh, yeah. I just,
Fuck!
dude,
Mario!
Do you want me to give you, like,
Mario, do what I tell you to do, please.
Mario, you stupid cunt.
You stupid
I'm also starting to notice that, like, my simpage of Victor from Arcane might be becoming a little bit of a problem.
What do you mean by problem?
Okay, not a problem. It's just like, wow, Anna, you've known this character for like a couple weeks. Why do you already have merch of him? And I'm like, I just think he's cool.
I just think
so I have like I have a pin of him on my hat, and then I got like 3 stickers. So I'm gonna put them on like my new notebook for the semester, and then I'm also I have a lot of fan art on my phone.
Oh god.
And that's
Look at what I have to deal with. This is super fucking stressful. Mario's gonna crawl. He's gonna crawl.
He's gonna crawl.
He's gonna crawl his way there.
Oh, slow and steady. Steady we go.
Steady we go.
Be careful. I'm not even playing the game and my hands are sweaty.
I was rewatching old footage of us playing Mario 64, and I remember you saying that like, oh, that's right, I gotta catch the monkey. I hate.
Oh, this fucking shithead.
It's like trying to catch Mips, but worse, because he can jump over you. Never mind, I aced that shit. Free him. Get me a star, monkey.
What?
Are you gonna help me? I think he can help me. I think he's gonna get that star down there. No. I also remembered that the fact that Mario 64, like the emulator for Mario 64 is on Switch. Yeah. So I could take the time to like show you some like old like Mario 64 speedrunner tricks that you can't do in this game. I probably won't do that right now because I'd need like 70 stars to get to where basically I'd need to get to where we are right now, but I'd have to start all the way over. Just checking the time. Okay, so we got like 3 minutes. That's fine.
What the fuck is... Oh.
But, dude, Mario 64 speedruns are fucking crazy. They are so fun to watch. Speedruns in general are just fun to watch. Recently, actually, okay, so remember when we were hanging out, and we were playing Rabbids Go Home?
Yes.
Remember when I said that like speedruns of this game would look probably really crazy?
Yeah.
I looked
Did you watch one?
I watched one. I saw this speedrun where somebody used glitches and cheats to beat the game in 8 minutes.
Shit.
It's fucking crazy. I don't remember the name of the guy who did it, sadly. But I'm sure that like me and Post. No. That's great, Mario. Thank you for that. Mario. Mario, get in the painting. But
He was like, no, don't think about back there, please.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to
Go
go
back.
back.
More flashbacks. No.
More flashbacks.
You're giving like Mario PTSD because you keep coming back here and he keeps dying. It's like his own version of hell.
Mario.
It's like that one fucking audio of like from like that FNAF meme where it's like, Michael, don't leave me here.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Michael, don't leave me here. I love that audio. Was that from fucking Squimpus McGimpus's fucking FNAF VHS series? That had to be.
I think so.
That had to have been.
It has to be.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check that shit out. Squimpus McGimpus. He made FNAF VHS. It is like so fucking good.
It makes my hands sweat whenever I think about them because there's really good tension and it's spooky. But I'm a bitch and my hands sweat at most things, so don't take my word for it. I'm just a little bit of a bitch sometimes. So I get nervous and I don't know why. It's just how I am, you see? It's my character flaw.
It's my character.
I wake up and my
that's-
hands are sweaty.
That's where my character development's going for my personal character arc. I'm gonna I'm gonna become less of a bitch.
I'm gonna be less sweaty and less of a bitch thereof. Either that or I'm gonna go immediately into my villain arc and then I'll become the thing you fear most.
Oh.
Woo!
Alright, that's 20 minutes. But
That's 20 minutes, alright.
I want to finish this star real quick and then we can head on out of here.
We'll
Alright,
keep
get
on
that.
being...
Oh, why is it there? I hate that
Well-
it's there. I'm gonna go into a musical number now. Alright, you ready? I hate
Yes,
that
yes.
the star is over there. I hate that the star is over there. Never mind, I got it. Alright.
Dude, my hands sweat even more. Like you jumped over there, and I'm like, oh, what if he misses for some reason?
God,
and I
that'd be
actually like
horrible.
felt the sweat come out of my hands, and I'm like, ew.
Alright, alright, that's it.
Ghost with the little. What's up
Toad.
with him?
It's Toad.
What- What's up with the? Oh, he just looks like that from a distance. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's just rendering shit. Alright, well,
Alright.
see you everybody. See you next time.
we love you.
We love you.
I'll kiss you on the lips.
Gotta give our
Little kiss on the lips.
gotta give him all the kisses.